Today we are going to learn how to construct arguments. A conjuncture is a statement that is believed to be true but has not been proven. The table shows the retail sales per person in 3 states. Bella says Arizona has more retail sales per person than Massachusetts. How can you construct a math argument that supports Bella's conjuncture? We are going to look at Arizona and Massachusetts. Arizona has 13,637 retail sales per person. Massachusetts has 13,533 retail sales per person. I placed an A on top of the Arizona's retail sales per person and an M on top of the Massachusetts retail sales per person. If we compare these two numbers, Arizona is greater than Massachusetts because when I look at my hundreds place, I have a 6 and I have a 5. And since 6 is greater than 5, Arizona's number would be greater. So the answer is yes. Bella is correct because 13,637 is greater than 13,533. When you read problems with a lot of words, make sure that you read them first and then read them a second time and underline the question, circle what you know, and take your time to make sense of the problem. Let's do the guided practice together. Use the table on the previous page. I have added your table right here. George said Massachusetts has more retail sales per person than Iowa. I'm going to highlight Iowa and Massachusetts because those are the two numbers we are going to be looking at in the chart. Number 1, what numbers would you use to construct an argument supporting George's conjuncture? Remember, a conjuncture is a statement that is believed to be true but has not been proven, so you have to prove it. I have written the numbers for Iowa with an I on top of it, which is 13,172, and Massachusetts with an M on top of it, which is 13,533. Those are the numbers we would use to support George's conjuncture. Number 2, how would we support George's conjuncture? Well, to support his conjuncture, we would have to compare the numbers and see which number is greater. Number 3, is George's conjuncture true? Justify your answers. Well, if we're going to compare the numbers, both numbers in the 10,000s place are the same. Both numbers in the thousands place, or I should say digits, not numbers, are also the same. The first number that is different is in the hundreds place. We have a 5 and we have a 1. Our 5 is greater than 1, therefore 13,533 is greater than 13,172. If we look back up at the top, George said Massachusetts had more retail sales per person than Iowa. And in our numbers, Massachusetts' number, 13,533, is greater than Iowa's number, 13,172. So the answer is yes. He is correct. And he is correct because 13,533 is greater than 13,172. You are going to do the independent practice numbers 4, 5, and 6 on your own, and then you are going to check your work with a partner. But before you do it, we are going to read through the question together and underline the question and circle what we know. The population of Gerald City is 300,027. Gerald wrote the number is 327,000. Emily lives in a city that has a population of 316,042. Gerald concluded that his city's population is greater than the population of Emily's city. Does Gerald's explanation make sense? Identify any flaws in Gerald's thinking. Flaws are things that are incorrect. Number 5. Construct a math argument that explains why Gerald did not write the population of his city correctly. And number 6. Correct Gerald's argument. Explain how to compare the populations of Gerald and Emily's cities. We are going to circle what we know. I went ahead and tried to circle, it is hard on this iPad, that you need to know 300,027. You also need to know that Gerald wrote the number is 327,000. The other numbers that you're going to need for this problem are that Emily has a city population of 316,042. Go ahead and try to solve any of this problem that you can on your own. And don't worry, we will work through it together.